Rainfall over the past days in the Buenos Aires province, perhaps a sign of better times to come after the worst drought in living memory.
I mean, it's never been seen. It's new for everyone, no? Even if you speak with older producers, they can't even remember something like this.
A chronic lack of rain, coupled with record-breaking heat waves and even frost over the past months, has decimated crops across Argentina. Patricio Araujo has been working this land for 20 years.
The third of these fields was planted with wheat, that we had a discrete yield. But in soy and corn, I just couldn't harvest anything, you know?
You lost everything?
We lost everything in this area, yeah.
Araujo remains optimistic about the next harvest, but the impact of this drought for Argentina is dramatic. Estimates of the losses to the economy caused by this extended drought are shifting, but figures quoted by most analysts hover at around $20 billion US. And when you add into the equation annual inflation running at over 100%, as well as debt repayment to the International Monetary Fund, this drought could not have come at a worse time for Latin America's third largest economy. Argentina relies on agricultural exports as a key source of dollars, and under the $44 billion debt repayment with the IMF, the country is aiming to increase its foreign currency reserves. But the shortfall caused by the drought will lead to a review of that agreement.
We also know that Argentina was hit by severe drought that has undermined the performance of the economy and is harming people in the country significantly. That has complicated the job of policy makers.
Economy Minister Sergio Massa wants to lure exporters with a preferential exchange rate for dollar exports. It's been called the agro-dollar.
The agro-dollar would help if producers had harvest to sell, but they don't have that.
This organisation represents small-scale producers. They say high taxes harm the sector, all the more so in times of historic drought.
This is a perfect storm, but the state doesn't have dollars, not because of climate problems, but because of political questions and bad decisions.
Protests are common in the capital, Buenos Aires. Lower-income sectors are hit the hardest by triple-digit inflation. But the impact of the drought will be felt across the country and the economy as Argentina's export dollars dry up. Joel Richards for CGTN in the Buenos Aires province.